Alright, so we are at Imaginary Wars and playing against Curtis today, doing a 3,000 point game. We did random scenario, which ended up being Blood and Glory, and he's playing his Demons. Hooray for me! Curtis, do you want to go over your list?
Sure, starting on this side I have 6 Flamers of Zinch, I have 30 Horrors with Magic Standard, I have 30 Bloodletters with BSB, I have Scarbrand, 30 more Bloodletters with full command, I have 5 Blood Crushers with the Herald, and I have 10 Bloodletters, no, not Bloodletters, whatever the town guys are. Fleshhounds of Khorne, that's it.
Alright, and then on my side I have my 2 Terrorgeists, my dogs that are just a throwaway, my 45 Ghouls, 38 Graveguard. In that unit I have my level 4 Vampire and 2, I have my White King and then Krell. Unit of 20 Zombies with full command with 2 level 1 Necromancers in it. A unit of 28 Skeletons. My Spirit Host. We founded the Death Forest as just a forest. And my Vargolf. And Curtis got the +1 for the first turn, and he's going first. So, Warriors of Chaos just finished turn 1. Blood Knights moved up the Skull Crushers moved up the flank. All of his whole army just kind of moved forward. This dude's getting away from my Terrorgeists. And these guys came within range of my Vargolf. In his magic phase, he got 4 dice to my 3. He rolled all 4 dice at Flickering Flame. Got total power, killing 3 horrors, but doing 9 wounds at strength 9 on my Vargolf. He blew up, and we are off to Vampire Counts turn 1. So we just finished Vampire Counts turn 1. My movement was Terrorgeists fly over to the Skull Crushers. Dogs moved up in front of them just so he couldn't charge my Terrorgeist. Everything just kind of shuffled over so I can get some marching in with my general that was there. Raised a unit of zombies in the magic phase right there. Oh, I also marched my Spirit Hosts in front of this big dude. They can't fly. In the magic phase, I had 8 dice to Curtis's 6. I casted Curse of the Years on those Bloodletters, killing 3 of them. Raised that unit of zombies. There was 10 zombies there. And then did a 2 dice 6-inch bubble off my general, total powering it. I rolled a 4, so I used my channeling on my Earthling Rod to re-roll it. Re-rolled it to a 4. Got Dimension Cascade, blew up 11 Graveguard. Oh, and 2 Ghouls.
You rolled with the Ghouls, right?
No, I didn't. And oh yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Put them back.
And then my general got sucked into the warp, and so that was a great 25 points for that Earthling Rod to save me. My Terrorgeist rolled Snake Eyes for his leadership. That one lost 2 wounds, lost 2 dogs, lost 3 more Crypt Ghouls. Zombies were fine, Graveguard were fine. Lost 8 zombies, Spirit Host took 2 wounds, and lost 6 skeletons. In the shooting phase, both of my Terrorgeists rolled 3s, so I did 1 wound to those Skull Crushers, and we are off to Warriors of Chaos turn 2. Finished Demons, Demons turn 2. Skull Crushers charging on my dogs, these Bloodletters charging on my Terrorgeist. These guys charging on my zombies, and this big jackass charging on my Spirit Hosts. Magic Face used all his dice to dispel Curse of the Years. He wiped out those Spirit Hosts, killed the zombies, killed the Terrorgeist. Terrorgeist only did 3 wounds that did not get board saved. These guys just mopped up the dogs, ran through the forest, did 1 wound to the unit, and then 1 wound to the Herald. And we are off to Vampire Counts turn 2. Right, we just finished Vampire Counts turn 2. It's only turn 2 already. Oh man, so bloody. So my Graveguard charged into the flank of his Bloodletters, and my Ghouls tried to charge into the front. I couldn't make both of them due to the stupid dogs were in the way. And my Terrorgeist couldn't make it to the Skull Crushers, so he just flew up behind the dogs. My Skeletons were moving up to try and block off those guys, but I can't march anymore, so that's always great. And in my magic phase, This Necromancer right here did 12-inch bubble heal, total powering it, also causing a detonation, wounding 2 zombies and himself, and stealing the rest of the dice out of my magic phase. In here, Krell had to issue a challenge. He accepted it with his unit champion. He put 2 wounds onto Krell, but Krell did 2 wounds in return, and his D3 wounds ended up just being 2 wounds. With the hatred to everybody on the battlefield, my Graveguard just got to do work, and it was fun. And we are off to Chaos turn 3. So we just finished Chaos turn 3, or Demons turn 3. His dogs and his Bloodletters tried to charge into my Graveguard. His Bloodletters needed a 9. Anyway, they failed. This big guy came over in front of my skeletons and burned them all down. These guys, his horrors came into range of my Terrorgeist to do some magically goodness to him. And the Flamers came over to also do more work on my skeletons. And the Bone Crushers or Skull Crushers or whatever just wheeled through the forest, not marching, unfortunately. And in the magic phase, he got my scroll out because I didn't want my Terrorgeist to die this turn. And he... Shooting phase, he breath weapon down my skeletons, killing 12?
Yeah.
Was pretty good on my behalf. He rolled a lot of 1s. And the Flamers killed another one.
Yeah.
Combat, he did 2 wounds to my White King, and then I did 1 wound in return, like a chump. I still won with my Musician, so I reformed to face up. And we are off to Vampire Counts turn... So I just finished Vampire Counts turn 3. My Ghouls reformed. Both my Necromancers left the units. My Zombies tried to move up so I can try and Van Hell's Dance him using the book in front of those Bloodletters. I charged my Terrorgeist into his horrors and moved my Skeletons more in front of this big guy. In this combat, I ended up winning by 5? Yeah, 10. And then his reroll was pretty good. Well, his leadership was pretty good. So he's got 3 wounds left against there. I reformed just so I couldn't get Bloodletters in my flank if he chooses to do that charge. And in this combat over here, I ended up winning by 1. My Terrorgeist has 2 wounds left. Magic phase, nothing happened. He shut everything down. And we are off to Demons turn 4. So we just finished the top of turn 4 as Blood Crushers charged into my Ghouls. Bloodletters charged into my Graveguard. This guy charged into my Skeletons, and these guys just kind of, the little Flamers just ran up to shoot at my Zombos. In the magic phase, he did 1 wound to my Terrorgeist with the Gift of Chaos, and in the shooting phase, he killed 2 zombies. In combat, I ended up losing here by 7. Krell died in the challenge. There's only 1 wound left on those stupid-ass dogs. In here, I ended up losing by 2, but there's only 1 wound left on the Blood Crushers. I put
So how many poisons?
15 attacks onto his Herald, and I got 8 poisons.
No, 10. It's 10
8 poisons with 2 wounds.
Oh, yeah, 2 wounds was 10 wounds, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Hatred. And my Terrorgeist got punked out by the horrors. You got poked once.
Yay, flaming attacks.
Stupid flaming attacks. And we are off to Vampire Counts turn 4. We just finished Vampire Counts turn 4. My Ghouls... Oh, my Zombies charged to the flank of the Bloodletters. And my Necromancers just kind of shimmied around a little bit. In the magic phase, I got a 12-inch bubble heal off from this guy, and that was it. And in the combat, my Ghouls finished off his Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher failed to wound. And in here, his dogs did 1 wound, and his Bloodletters only did 3 to my Graveguard and 2 to my Zombies. In the challenge, my unit champion issued a challenge. His Herald accepted. His Herald whiffed. And then I did 2 wounds to him, and he failed both of his ward saves, and then just died. The Zombies came into the flank. I had my 10 attacks with a Hatred. First roll, 2 hit. Second roll, only 1 miss. So 9 Zombies hit, doing 6 wounds. And then he saved 1 ward save. So Zombies killed 5 Bloodletters. Well worth the points. And they're still there, but they ended up losing by he needed snake eyes. And I raised a skeleton champion in there, which accepted the challenge again. That just is saving those skeletons from just dying. And we are off to Daemons turn 5. Daemons turn 5. I had a very bad combat. His magic phase essentially just blew up my wizard. And oh no, his magic phase blew up my wizard. His shooting phase was pretty weak on my dude. He rolled triple ones when hitting my guy. His big general dude beat the crap out of my skeletons, and I ended up losing combat by 1 here. My graveyard did not hit anything, and that's scary. That's not good. So we're off to vampire counts. Vampire counts turn 5. My necromancer joined the unit of ghouls. In combat, he killed my standard. I ended up winning by 3. He only lost like 2 more guys due to his crumble. And magic phase, I got a Van Hell's Dance off, which I moved this bunker back 4 inches. So we're off to Daemons turn 6. So we just finished Daemons turn 6. All of his army charged into my zombies. In his magic phase, he did the Gift of Chaos, which took off my last graveguard. And they all died. Zombies did 1 wound to the flamers. That is all. And we're off to vampire counts turn 6. Alright, we just finished vampire counts turn 6. We decided to just say the hell with Blood and Glory because I would have lost very first turn when my general died. And so we just kept playing on. And in my turn, I charged in my ghouls onto his bloodletters, killing them. He killed 3 of my ghouls in return. And overran into his horrors for just in case we went to turn 7 for just any reason. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a victory for the Daemons since that dude himself is like 700 points. And yeah, it's a good game. I don't know why I bring vampires. Like, as an actual general, they always die.
Oh, come on, you love the hatred with your...
But he never fights, they just die. Anyway, it was a good game, and thanks for watching.